Welcome to the next episode of Assassin's Creed 2. Last time on Assassin's Creed 2, we ended up finding a few glyphs and deciphering them, revealing a little bit more of the truth clips. We then stumbled upon and collected an assassin's seal hidden deep within an assassin tomb. We had to solve a puzzle to get through, but once done, we received the seal from the crypt. After this, we went to find our target Carlo, and find him we did. At a meeting with some unfamiliar faces. These men must be added to our list. Either way, no one seemed to know that we've dispatched Emilio, and so we follow our target, tailing him to a meeting of even more Templars, and ultimately to the meeting we've been waiting for. A meeting with the Spaniard. The Spaniard seems to be the one to know that Emilio is dead, and it seems that the plan is to replace the Doge. The plan is to kill the Doge tonight and replace him with this Carlo. The others seem to have a different task, yet we don't know what it is. Perhaps we'll find out on this episode of Assassin's Creed 2. But we must continue to tail our target, for he will lead us to the place where he intends to strike the Doge down, and perhaps we can save the Doge and kill his assailant. And so, that is what we will attempt to do on this episode of Assassin's Creed 2. Please do enjoy. Alright, so of course when we left off, we had some Assassin's contracts to do, so that's what we'll do. Blade in the crowd, the Doge has decided to send several trusted administrators to rouse the populace in Florence. They are supposed to meet with the Doge shortly, find and kill them before the meeting, without alerting them to your presence. Signed, Lorenzo. Okay, so we have a timed objective to kill 3 of these administrators in 3 minutes. We find the first one walking around on the ground, and of course we can't be noticed, but perhaps we can kill him with an air assassination. The second we find on this bridge, walking around, having no idea we stalk our prey from behind. And we can make a quick kill and leave. The third almost catches us. Walking out of this pathway, we blend with the crowd until his back is turned. We can stalk our prey and knife him in the back. Honorable thief. One of my connections in the underworld has discovered a plot to destroy the Venetian branch of the Medici Bank. Meet my informant, a nimble thief, and follow him to the target's location, then kill the target. Signed, Lorenzo. This quest is actually a little difficult. The thief has very little health and dies quickly. He also has pathing problems, which makes him jump off of buildings or fall. So, through no fault of my own, I had to redo this mission a few times. But I skipped all of that. We made it to our target and killed them before they could even react. With that, we meet with Rosa.
Salute, bello mio. Come stai? You back to see me already?
Desolato, mia cara, but I am not here to play. I must speak with Antonio. It's urgent.
Antonio! Ezio's here!
Ezio, is everything all right?
Carlo Grimaldi and the Barbarigo are in league with the one they call the Spaniard. They're going to murder the Doge and replace him with one of their own. They will have all of Venezia, their entire fleet, in their grasp.
And they call me a criminal.
Then you'll help me.
You have me on your side, brother. And the support of all my men.
And women.
Grazie, amici.
But, Ezio, I must warn you, it's not going to be so easy this time. Palazzo Ducale is the most heavily guarded building in Venezia.
Nothing is impenetrable.
This is why we like you, Ezio.
Come, let's go take a look. We'll come up with a plan.
If at first you don't succeed, discover a way to infiltrate the Palazzo Ducale.
Say business with the Doge. Terrible. Though, treachery like this no longer surprises me.
Antonio. Date of birth 1443. Profession leader of the Guilda dei Ladri di Venezia, a Venetian thieves guild. Antonio was born at the very bottom of Venetian society. Records indicate his father was a cobbler while his mother was a live-in maid for the Bellini family. Teaching himself to read and write between apprenticeship sessions with his father, Antonio applied to the University of Padua, but was denied due to his low social rank. Documents found in several Italian archives indicate he applied to other schools around Italy as well, and was denied at all of them. Around 1465, he drops out of the record books, only to reemerge 4 years later in connection with a robbery of a notable Venetian estate that happened to be owned by the rector of the University of Padua. In a statement recorded by the city guard before Antonio mysteriously escaped from prison, he said, "Hard work is not enough to gain superiority in Venetian society. If one truly wants more, one has to take it."
When I was a child, we were taught that the nobles were just and kind. I believed it, though my father was only a cobbler, and my mother a scullery maid. I aspired to be much more. I studied hard. I persevered. But the nobles would never have me. If you are not born one of them, acceptance is impossible. So I ask you, Ezio, who are the true nobles of Venezia? Men like Carlo Grimaldi and Marco Barbarigo? No! I say we are the thieves and mercenary and whores. While we work to save this city and its people, the nobles seek to make it their plaything.
Alright, with that little speech, we should go and scout out the Palazzo Ducale to find our way in.
We need to scout the palazzo carefully. See it from every angle. We just might find a way in. I know of a tall campanile behind the palazzo. Or we might find a way to climb the back of the basilica. Do you have any ideas?
I assume the front door is out.
Va bene. We'll try the front door as well, Saputello.
He does have a point. Sometimes the most obvious is the way to go.
What do you think?
We're not getting in this way. They'll have time to murder the Doge before we're able to get through all these guards.
Yes, I suppose. The front door is out.
Look at that. Archers everywhere.
And the walls are impossible to climb on this side.
Yes. Well, it appears that there's a sharp gate on top of the wall as well.
Bene, we're in luck. Looks like there's a perfect path up the scaffolding to the roof of the Basilica. Shall we?
Lucky for you, I'm a pro and I've done this before. Antonio. But let's see what he has to say.
Ezio, look! Isn't that him? Grimaldi!
Don't you understand what I'm offering you, Signore? Listen to me, please. Or this will be your last chance.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Mi dispiace. I meant nothing by it. I'm only looking out for your safety.
We're running out of time. There's no way through this fence, and there are guards everywhere. Diavolo!
On me.
It's impossible. There's no way in or out for men. Only birds.
Yes. Birds.
Where are you going now?
To see my friend Leonardo.
Carlo Grimaldi. Emerging from his palace in Monaco with a craving for political power, Carlo quickly became a key guest at the tables of Venetian nobility, while his reputation for discretion earned him entrance into the back rooms. Here's how the old bastard ended up in the Council of Ten. While visiting the head of the council, Ignazio Contarini, Carlo ran into Ignazio's daughter. Desperate for help and aware of Carlo's trustworthy reputation, she confided in him. Her father had arranged her marriage, but she wanted to run away with the son of one of the servants. They'd been in love since they were children, and they planned to start a new life in Milan, where they could be free of her father. Carlo suggested immediate action, an escape by ship that night. The two lovers followed his instructions, and as they climbed the gangplank, they were free. That is, until Ignazio appeared on deck. Carlo was rewarded for his loyalty to the Contarini family, while true love, well, see for yourself.
Carlo Grimaldi, date of birth 1445, profession noble, and a member of the Council of Ten, and a devious, scheming man, by all accounts. Well, it's time to see Leonardo.
I need your help, Leonardo. Does it work?
What? What are you asking?
Does it work, Leonardo? Can it really fly?
I don't know. It's only a prototype, an idea. It's not ready yet.
Have you tried it?
No, it's too dangerous. To test it, you'd have to leap off a tower. Who would be mad enough to do a thing like that?
Leonardo, I think you just found your madman.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Test Leonardo's flying machine.
So, how does she work?
Have you ever watched a bird in flight? It's not about being lighter than air. It's about grace and balance. You must use your body's own weight to control your elevation and direction. Good luck, Ezio.
Why am I crashing? This is ridiculous. The palazzo's too far away. Diavolo, I give up. I'm gonna end up killing myself before I ever kill another Templar.
I can't believe it! It worked! It really worked! You flew, Ezio! You flew!
See, but not very far.
Well, what were you expecting? The machine wasn't designed for distance. All right, look, let me go over my plans here. Maybe I can find some way to extend the duration of the flight.
Ezio, my men tell me Carlo has the poison. We must hurry.
Antonio, this is Leonardo, the master inventor who built these pezzo di merda.
Hey, it's not the machine's fault. It's mine. I've checked and rechecked my blueprints. It's just impossible. I don't know how to extend the flight. Ah, che idea del cazzo! Eureka! Of course! Genio!
What is he doing now?
It rises. It needs fire. Heated air under its wings will lift the machine.
Leonardo, what good is one fire going to do?
Not one fire, Ezio. A dozen, built all across the city. Enough to carry you from here all the way to the Palazzo Ducale.
How? Ah, capisco. My men could do that, but you are forgetting about the guards.
Don't worry, I will take care of them.
I'll give the order to have my men move in behind you, and hold the locations. They'll light them all up the second the sun goes down over San Marco.
Well begun is half done. Take care of the guards so Antonio and his men can light the fires needed to provide the lift for the flying machine. And fortunately for us, it appears that we only need clear 4 locations. Starting with this one.
Che diavolo! Oh. This is ridiculous! Vincenzo was supposed to take my shift an hour ago! My wife is going to murder me if I miss dinner again!
E che ti frega? It's not like we're guarding the Doge.
What the hell are we guarding anyway?
A ship
No,
from some kind of colored powder they wrote.
I got you! He's there! On him! Eccolo! He's right there! What? Without you! There! There!
It's time.
You did it. It's beautiful.
See. Now let's hope your idea works. Because we're nearly out of time.
Listen close, Ezio. You're going to want to fly from fire to fire. The heat of each one you pass over should lift you back up in the air again.
Bene.
Careful, though. There's archers out on the roofs tonight. Avoid those arrows, or it will be a short trip.
I wish there was some way I could use my sword while flying these things.
Well, you do have your feet free. If you get close enough without taking an arrow in the head, maybe you could kick them off the building.
Nice.
It's now or never, amico mio.
Infrequent flyer. Pilot Leonardo's flying machine to the Palazzo Ducale. Once inside, assassinate Carlo Grimaldi.
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot a flying demon!
It gives you the option to kick and stuff like that, people off the building. It was just easier to avoid them. We still have a ways to go until we get to the palazzo. But We're high enough in the sky that we can avoid most enemy fire. And there it is, the palazzo. We have managed to get there safe and sound. Until we are hit and go down.
What was that?
Don't worry. Probably just kids with firecrackers. Come, it's your move.
Now that we're inside, it's time to save the Doge. Jumping from platform to platform, we can get close. The guard sees us. We need to get in quick.
Stop! Signore, don't drink that!
You are too late. The Doge is dead.
What? Carlo?
Apologies, Signore. But you should have listened to me when you had the chance. Seems you have failed, assassin.
Forgive me, Signore. I tried.
Why? What was it all for?
Assassino! Assassino! He's killed the Doge! The Doge is dead!
Well, this doesn't look great. We still need to take care of Carlo.
Get him!
And of course the guards are on us for assassinating the Doge. Carlo seems to be trapped inside the palazzo. Let us kill him. These guards are going to prove to be too much for us trying to kill Carlo, so let's dispatch them first. And now for Carlo. He runs, but not fast enough.
It takes one assassin to kill another, it seems.
We kill thinking it's best for us. Do we not, Messer Ezio?
I do this not for myself. Compio questo sacrificio per il bene superiore. Requiescat in pace.
You killed me? You killed me?
Well, that makes it look even worse. Standing over a well-known official, the Doge comes out yelling, "You killed me. I'm the only one alive in the building. We must run and hide from the guards. I have a feeling we're going to be a wanted man." We do finally find some Cortesan's friends who assist us in blending so we can get away from the guard. And with Carlo dead, we are going to end this episode. Sequence 8 is complete. Thank you so much for watching, and join me next time. Have a great day.